Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Kamen Rider Spike, back again once again. And today we're here for Kamen Rider GAVV episode 38. And in this episode, it was a very emotional episode for me, man. Like I know I'm a big softy, and I'm a big goody two shoes kind of dude. And this episode, just like I've really felt it for Hanto in this episode. Like I can kind of feel it for Jeep too, even though Jeep's the bad guy. You know, Jeep's the evil one. Jeep's the bad guy. You know, stuff like that. You know, I could feel Jeep's frustration in this episode, and I can also feel Hanto's frustration in this episode. But at the same time, I understand why Jeep is doing what he's doing, because I just feel his frustration. But at the same time, I'm not on his side or anything. I could just feel that frustration of like, I just can't beat this guy. I can't get a one up or anything. I need this revenge. I need this. But then Hanto is like, I need this revenge because I've been looking for you for so long, and I've been this angry for so long and this confused for so long, and I finally found you. And then when I find you, you've turned over a new leaf. You have people that care about you. You're like, you regret everything that you did, and you're genuine about it. And like, no, you're not secretly still evil. You're not, you know, you've turned over this whole new leaf and whatever, and you're actually a good person now. But I still hate you because of what you did to my mother. But now you have people like humans who depend on you and care about you, and actually like depend on you, care about you, want you around, and appreciate you because you're actually doing something for them that helps them, and you're helping. Like, it's like you became a good person on me. And I was hoping that you were still gonna be pure freaking evil and still sleazy and stuff like that, and stuff, you know, like some of the other Grenoots that we've dealt with. But you're not, and I hate that. And it's like I can't like, you mean something to some people. You mean something to people now, and if I take you out, that means I'm taking something that they care about from them. And that's just like the frustration Hanto had to go through in this episode was like top, just man. And I know a lot of people like dog on Hanto, but I feel like Hanto is one of the better secondary writers. One of the better secondary writers. Like, he doesn't, I know he does have that typical trend of secondary writer where they lose a lot of their fights, but I still love Hanto as a character. I still love his development. I still love Hanto. So it's like, man, seeing him have this win in front of him, and seeing Kenji saying, here man, take your revenge. I'm gonna be in my monster form, because if I do it as my human self, it's gonna be kind of hard for you, so just go ahead and do it. Like, Kenji said his goodbyes to them and everything, and I was just like, nah man. And he could have beat him too. He could have took him out. I don't think Kenji's that strong of a Grenoot. So yeah, if Hanto could have just took him out in his base form, base Valen, then it's like, I don't really consider like Kenji a threat. I mean, he's still a Grenoot, but at the same time, it's like he's not a super big threat like that. So it's like, man, and you just had to deal with it too. You just went in your base form and said, all right, Choco Don, and just get ready to take him out, but you couldn't. You missed on purpose. But yeah, and then the ending of this episode is even more heartbreaking, but we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, Jeeb ends up getting the surgery from Nilov, and he ends up becoming Baki Baki Stick. And I didn't know that Baki Baki Stick was french fries. I thought it was something else. I thought it was like something sweet. But yeah, he transforms into this form, and he ends up fighting Shoma and Lakia. And I did like the support that Shoma was giving to Hanto, because he was just like, listen, you know, I know you see it and everything. And I do like Hanto's character development in this episode too, where he talks about how, you know, Shoma and Lakia changed my perspective of Grenoots as a whole. But he still hates the fact that the one that took out his mom has changed, and he's like still dealing with like if I want to take him out or not. And then Shoma's whole person thing is like, let's just go talk to him. Like, I don't want to stop you. I can't decide for you on what you're gonna do. I can't do that. So whatever you do, I hope you don't take him out, but if you do, you do. And that's not on me to stop you. You know, because Shoma's got his own thing too. I mean, he's technically offing his siblings, so when you can clearly see that he doesn't want to, but he has, but you know, he doesn't want to, but he kind of has to. And something weird is also going on with Glotto in this episode too. Like, she's just full of anger and rage in this episode. Like, she's showing like no freaking mercy. Like, she's going around to some of the part-timers that are around the city, and she's like dang near, my bad, excuse my language, she's dang near killing them because they're not giving either enough spice or good enough spice. So she's threatening them to, hey, get better stuff, or if you value your life, like, seriously, because we on a deadline. Cause I know they still got to do that 10 million people, you know, thing for the president. But yeah, she's offing. She's not taking no mercy out on anybody. If you messing up, you messing up. So yeah, but but yeah, Jeeb is Baki Stick, and he's fighting Shoma and Lakia. He ends up beating Lakia, but because Lakia does get his driver fixed in this episode thanks to Uncle Dente. Uncle Dente fixes it in a jiffy, and he's also still working on the antidote. He's also working on that antidote for Lakia as well. And yeah, I mean, I'm glad to see Lakia get his stuff fixed or whatever. He still kind of got beat in this episode, but I think next episode is really going to focus on him as well, and we do actually find out who the killer of Kamen actually is. But yeah, Shoma, they ended up defeating Jeeb, even though he was like styling on him for a while. Once he went into Master, once he went over GAVV and Master Taste, he stood no chance. Absolutely no chance. Even with this significant power up, he stood no chance against him. But yeah, he ends up defeating him, and I thought this was gonna be the end of Jeeb in this episode, but it wasn't. Bro fought through it, and he got the heck out of there. Shoma decided not to chase after him, you know. But yeah, that's technically, he's still Baki Stick out. I'm actually kind of glad that they didn't kill Jeeb in this episode, because this is our first introduction to Baki, and it would kind of suck for it to be destroyed in the same episode it's introduced. And yeah, it's really just the bitter GAVV drive. It's the bitter GAVV driver, and with a manufactured Gochizo that Nilo created. But most likely, even if it was destroyed in this episode, he could just always give it to somebody else. Like, he has the stuff to make to give surgery to somebody else. Like, this is like the second person he's given the bitter GAVV thing to. So yeah, he can make anybody in the Kamen Rider baked, or make anybody in the Baki. So yeah, but at the same time, I'm still glad that Jeeb has it. I don't want just some random having it, just like how freaking the other Centipede guy was. But yeah, man, this episode was great. I genuinely did enjoy this episode, but the ending of this episode even kind of broke my heart even a little bit more, because like, even though like Kenji goes back to the shop, he's locking up, and then that's when Glotto, she ends up finding Kenji, and Kenji begs for his life, because he knows who she is, and he begs for his life, and she finds him because she sees on their network that he's the person that has been giving out the least amount of spice, so we don't need you anymore. So she technically fired him, and she took him out, like she killed him in the end of the episode. And she walks off with like this searing headache, like she has like this pain in her head for some reason. But yeah, episode ends up right there. Next episode is a Lakia focused episode. He's going to be fighting Glotto. I won't spoil it right now because I know what the reason why he's fighting her. And if you've seen the episode, you know as well. But I'm not going to say it here. But other than that, man, this episode's cool. I like how the two got to do their own thing and stuff like that. And I love the conversation that Shoma had with Lakia, how Lakia was talking about, yes, I know what Hanto's like kind of going through, but at the same time, Komel's killer is a different story. Like, if I see Komel's killer, I'm going to kill them. I'm going to take them out. I'm not letting that slide. So basically saying that I'm not Hanto. I'm going to take them out. I don't care, even if they have turned over a new leaf and all that stuff. I'm going to take them out. Finding his killer is my life's purpose. And Shoma was like, are you okay? Because it seemed like you were trying to convince yourself of that. And I was like, dang, Shoma. But yeah, I'm rambling. I just love that. I just love that little encounter. It basically just giving Lakia something to think about. But other than that, you guys let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about this episode of Kamen Rider GAVV. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know down in the comment section below. And if you made it this far, I surely do appreciate it. But yeah, I'm see you guys next time, and stay Henshin.